guys, what's going on? Okay, it's May. We're planning December, and I just explained in my last video that I just filmed. This just all got moved. The whole reason that I haven't filmed anything is because we have been in show home living conditions, so I can't have my stickers out and about because we are moving. Yay! Okay, so if you want to hear all about moving and all that kind of stuff, go watch my last video. That's the plan with me from December 8th. This should be up. Both of these I'll put like within the same week. These might be the only two plan with me's I get done before we move, but I'm going to try and get the rest of December done. I just got to put the bases down and then pull the stickers. But also I have to put all of this shit away. So anyway, we're moving. But let's do a little plan with me. This is the week of December 15th. So this is what would be my last full week of work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We close over the Christmas holiday. But our last day in the office is the 24th. We only go in until noon, and I can promise you that we were all out of there at noon. We're like, see you, sayonara. See you bitches in 2026. So what did we do this week? Oh yeah, I had cramps like it was freaking no other. Unbelievable. Obviously I had to work, and we had our work art gallery interview, which was nerve-wracking. I don't have to do it. I'm obviously not an engineer, but we help them prep. So my sister came out. We went for a coffee. And I'm just going to make this smaller. Now Georgia is my coffee buddy because my sister doesn't come out. And if Jason tells me one more time he's putting me on a budget because we're moving, I'm going to kick his ass. I'm just kidding. I'm not irresponsible, okay? I'm somewhat irresponsible. So this week at work was just chaotic. And I was still in my post MLS Cup depression. Because we lost to Inter Miami, which, come on. Oh. I need to place an order with Once More with Love. I love my little munchkins. All right. Sister. So speaking of the MLS BT Dub, since it's May, currently the season is well underway, obviously. So the relocation rumors, once again, for the Whitecaps are in full effect, and I hate it here. So if you follow the MLS, which you probably don't, so I'm probably just talking to like Domi and Laurel, who are already very well aware of the situation, Domi having lived it as a crew fan. They're threatening to pull the Whitecaps from Vancouver, which was an established team well before the MLS even fucking existed, when it was the NSL league. Right? Pretty certain I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess essentially what it comes down to is we don't own our own stadium. We play in a stadium that is owned by the government. It's always solid. And the MLS doesn't like that. Really, they don't make a lot of money off of us. So we are like, I think, second from the bottom in earnings. But yet we are one of the most successful teams at this moment because we went to the MLS Cup. So there's a whole lot of hoopla over here. It's very stressful. I hate it. We did get season tickets this year because we went to enough games last year that we can officially say, yes, it's worth it, because then we get first right of refusal for the playoffs instead of sitting in a queue and possibly not getting tickets. As well as for any of the CONCACAF games, which we're out, so it's the end of that. So essentially, the rumors now within the last 6 weeks have really ramped up, and it's exhausting. I hate it. It does sound like there is a potential team coming forward, or not team, ownership group option that is coming forward. So I heard that, but then at the same time I also saw something about the local First Nations. I think it might have just been the local bands here, so that would be the Musqueam, the Tsleil-Waututh, and the Squamish people. There is a development over in Kitsilano that a lot of wealthy people dislike because it's Indigenous owned, for one. Which, who has a problem with Indigenous people? Get your head out of your ass. But they also have that land that they could potentially build on, but I think that would involve removing some of the housing. So I don't think that is what's on the table. And I don't necessarily think that that's who the government was talking about on Thursday or Wednesday, whatever day that was. Anyway, I saw it pop up on LinkedIn, which I think was odd, but whatever. But there are rumors that there is ownership group that is interested in buying the Whitecaps from its current ownership and keeping the team in Vancouver. And I'm not going to say that I don't believe them, because I need to try and have faith here. But as somebody who was alive for the Vancouver Grizzlies era, I'm just saying I've been burned before and I don't want to be burned again. Oh, look, the air conditioning's going to turn off for 4 seconds. So anyway, I don't know if that's the group that the government was talking about or if there's another group. So are there potentially two groups? There is an offer that came from an American bajillionaire that wants to move the team to Las Vegas. Las Vegas, really? You're going to move the Whitecaps. The Whitecaps, which you could use as the snowy tops of the mountains or the Whitecaps on the ocean, neither of which you fucking have in Las Vegas. What are we even doing here? Anyway, I'm very heated about it, and it actually just makes me very mad. So that's where we're at. I should have used a different one for that. So anyway, there are lots of teams. Basically every team in the MLS is in support of keeping the Whitecaps in Vancouver. # save the Caps. Except Inter Miami, because they're just a bunch of assholes. That's very crooked. Still crooked. I'm just going to move move that up a smidge because this is all very smushy. I gotta get this filmed and then I gotta get ready GTFO because the buyer of our current place is doing her inspection today. It doesn't sound like she's doing a regular inspection. I think she's just bringing someone in to make sure that all of the appliances and stuff and drains work. I mean, we live here. I can tell you that it works, but I get it. I just wanted to use a super cute little box. Let's just use this. And there's no patterns up here. This is depressing. Oh. That's all. It's too crooked. Maybe the new house will have some good juju and I can actually lay stickers down without being an idiot. I mean, the odds are high. But there is a chance. Hopefully the lady just comes, make sure that everything's working, and then already has the signed subject removal ready to go, and Jason and I can go for dinner before the concert and celebrate. That would be ideal. The Arkells are in Vancouver, so we are going to quite possibly the best concert venue in the province for sure. The Commodore. If you are ever coming to Vancouver and you see that there is a concert at the Commodore that you are interested in seeing, you should go. Stellar venue. Cami is also 128% over all of this show home living. And I think she is really going to like the new house, but she is going to lose all of her window watching and patio watching space because our deck off of the second bedroom, aka the office, is not glass because we're in more heritage style. So I think Cammie's going to be a little bit bummed about that. But she is going to have... Oh, there goes the air conditioning. Where's my other page? There it is. If we put the sofa against the window at the front, which we might do, we might make that the dining room. We don't know yet. We'll figure it out. If the sofa goes there, she will just get to look out the window all day, and she will see squirrels. So she may be a little sad at first, but I think she's really going to love the new house. She's also going to love that there's carpet. We don't love that, but she's going to love it. I haven't heard any updates from anybody on whether Megan's having a baby yet. My cousin she was due yesterday. Yesterday was baby's due date. As far as I'm aware, she is still pregnant. But it is suspiciously quiet in the family chat. I don't expect a play-by-play or anything, but maybe just a, hey, child incoming. That'd be cool. Then I know to keep an eye on my phone when we're at the concert. Going back to the MLS, I am going to leave a link in the bio to the Save the Caps website where you can sign your support for keeping a team where they belong, because if it can happen to us, a well-established team, and it almost happened to Crew, it can happen to anyone. So none of y'all are safe if you like the MLS. Please support the Caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of y'all are safe. Okay, so I tidied up. This was Faisal's last day. That was a very, very rough co-op experience to get through, but we made it. You can definitely see sometimes where there are issues when it comes to taking like job feedback and stuff from women. I don't really mean to be that guy, but you know, it's just the way it goes sometimes. Let's actually do Jason Hockey in this box. And then we will do me Netflix binging in that box. Do, 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 do. So this meant the countdown was on. 2.5 more days of work. So we did find out that Megan and Adam were having a girl this day. So I'm just using that celebratory Christmas cupcake since it is December. Spring hockey for Jason actually starts tonight, but he can't go because we have a concert. Thank God. But also horrible timing because now we have to move. But it is going to test out our storage theory for hockey stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be entertaining to say the least. Okay, so this was a very chill day. I just like tidied up. Not tidied, I cleaned. And then we headed out to, where did we go? I hate that those boxes are side by side, but you know what? We're just gonna roll it in. Port Coquitlam, I think we were in. The Bare Naked Ladies were doing like a Christmas train type thing. So we did that. We met up with my uncle, Megan, and Amy. And then my sister and Brett. I think Adam was working. And my aunt already had plans with, I can't remember if it was her mom or my grandma or her mother-in-law. But she was with she had plans. She couldn't join us. So, and then we went to Patina Brewing after and we got some dinner. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did go for a run, something of which I absolutely do not want to do at this moment. And so I'm not gonna because training doesn't start yet. I did just recently do the BMO half. However, I got sick on the Wednesday. So I really probably should not have done the half. I was feeling okay in the first like 8 or 9 kilometers. Like I was feeling it, obviously. But I was like, I can do this. Oh, hello, husband. Oh, they're at Lupolo, and Cammy refuses to move. Okay, well, I'm not dressed yet, and it's going to take me a while to get over there, so please leave. Yeah, that's right. It's like 1 in the afternoon, and I'm still in my jammies because I was cleaning. So yes, I should not have run the half. I did anyway. Probably not smart because at about 12K, which unfortunately is where like the hilly sections begin. It's rolling hills in Stanley Park because the half marathon runs up on the road and through like the various, not the trails, but we follow like the trails. So it's rolling hills, and then my lungs were shot. Like I couldn't maintain an easy pace. Like I tried to run a 7:30, couldn't. That's a 7:30 kilometer, not mile. It was a very, very difficult thing to do. I have this little angry scribbler because I got knocked out by Derek. Nobody likes to lose in fantasy, and nobody likes to lose to Derek. It was atrocious. I hated every minute of it. And then I gotta start training for the Montreal Marathon, which is this fall. Yes, husband, I will respond to you in a minute. Okay, how cute is this spread? How cute! As you can see, I have not put down another base. So I'll try and do that. Not today. I now can't make any more of a mess. I have to put everything away. But tomorrow, maybe. Before I go to my mother-in-law's for dinner. Okay, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so, and I will see you in my next video.